Okay, so we're back again with the whole Vythe versus Lil RT situation, and honestly, I really didn't think this would go any farther. I didn't get to see the paperwork from Vythe, so I'm assuming he doesn't have it, and then once again, I wouldn't think the mother would have responded, but apparently she actually did. But I am getting a little bit ahead of myself here, and I do want to catch people up to speed who maybe haven't seen that first video, although you probably should watch that before you watch this video because it has full context. But to catch you up to speed, there's this artist known as Lil RT who blew up earlier in the year for being a 9-year-old rapper who talks about a lot of gang stuff. Somebody called me out for saying it was real gang shit, maybe it wasn't, but whatever. He's saying a lot of provocative stuff for his age. He ended up blowing up off this freestyle that was later turned into a full-on song called 100 Rounds, and the person who engineered that song, not produced, I got that wrong, was Vythe. And Vythe is basically an underground rapper in the hellcore scene who's mostly known for working with No Lives Matters, being a founding member of that, and of course getting up to a lot of fuckery in that scene, but besides that, he's not really known in the whole mainstream rap world. But somehow he ended up engineering this song that would go on to blow up, and he only got $100 for it. He was never giving royalties, and he feels that he deserves that, so he decided to call out Lil RT's mom. Because of course the kid's like 9 years old, you're not really going to call him out for anything he does, it's of course the parents' fault. She actually ended up responding to him, so I'm not sure exactly where these messages are from. I'm not sure if they're Vythe himself or just somebody off his team, but he said, "You talking about fighting, you'll ghetto ass, have fun fighting in court," leading her to send this voice message.
"Bitch, I don't give a fuck what your family gonna need in court, bitch. Bitch, you gonna need life insurance, bitch. That what the fuck you gonna need. Keep playing with me, ho. And yeah, bitch, that ain't a threat. That's a fucking promise. Y'all got so much to say about my boy looking at a bitch shake her.
Now, I don't even know what to say about this. I don't want to say anything about the culture or anything like that, but overall, I'm just so tired of people clout chasing off their kids. Like, why do you have kids just to try to get fame, and then you're the one beefing with random kids? It's just so fucking weird. Like, don't even try to turn this into a race thing, because there's so many white soccer moms on TikTok who are doing the exact same thing, just in a different way. Like, they're dancing with their kids look uncomfortable, they're twerking. Like, stop trying to get clout off your kids. Leave your kids alone to be kids. But anyways, he ends up responding, "Fuck wrong with us? You letting your kid get twerked on by a girl. That ain't weird to you? Nah, you threatening my mama now too? For sure, for sure. You is a crash out, stupid, dumb, ghetto bitch, ain't you? Too late, you stupid hoe. I screen recorded it all," laughing emoji. "That's gonna be real fun if any of my people need it in court." We then get a direct message from the Lil RT account where there's a FaceTime call, and then she says, "What's up? This RT mother. You want some clout? I'm finna give it to you." And then he sends a cat emoji with some hands. That's pretty funny. And then you can see her calling over and over again to the point that he actually got a spam risk. I don't want to show any numbers here, but you can see it says Atlanta Northeast. And then somebody else chimed in saying, "Bro showed proof on his story, but have a good day. Just know that you fucked up." And then he says, "Pay that man his money. He contributed to the song," which she responds to by saying, she says, "He didn't make that beat or nothing. He, him, and our lawyer and the person who made the beat all talked on the phone." And then he said he mixed and mastered it. Bro's name is on the song. She replies to a different message saying, "You must want some smoke." And this is just so weird. Like, why are you even giving these people attention? Like, I know you want to blow your son up, get some money and all that, and that alone is weird enough, but the fact that you're responding to them in such an aggressive way, like, you're not even the one that's famous, it's your son that's famous off some gimmick shit, and you're the one acting like you're the one who's famous. It's super weird. Like, honestly, you should have just left that first message and then left it there, kept it professional. If you're going to be in the professional world, you don't want to be talking about giving people smoke and fighting people and shooting people, but hey, it is what it is, I guess. Like, if this is how she talks to random people online, you can only imagine how she talks to people on her team. But what's going to happen? Is she going to like roll up on Vythe and then kill him? Like, is that what we're going to hear? Vythe got killed by Lil RT's mom? This is the weirdest beef of the century. He goes on to say, "Do you want proof?" Once again, it's on there, and then he says, "It's whatever though. I don't know what you've been on, but I've never been scared. That's crazy." And she says, "Okay, so where we meeting at?" Before them responding to, once again, "What's up? Where are we meeting at?" And then he says, "Catch me at a show. You know my gram. Now have a nice day." And at this point, I feel like he's being very respectful, and she's talking about rolling up on him. Like, you're gonna fight this dude? Like, what is happening? And then she says, "Fuck a show. What's up?" And then he says, "Catch me," with a kissing emoji. And she says, "Okay, I see you not talking about nothing. You just the N-word with another N-word dick in your mouth, fuck boy. Whatever you say, world. Now have a nice day." Just another N-word with an N-word's dick in your mouth. Like, what are you talking about? Your son's dick? Because that's fucking weird. Or are you talking about yourself having a dick? Are you, like, what? He then says, "What's up?" And she says, "Fuck texting, keep my son name out your mouth, don't add him and shit else, because for when you talking shit about something you know shit about." He then responds, "Y'all owe Vythe man, pay that man his money, he contributed to the song. What's wrong? At least give bro 10% if you can help it. We don't owe him shit and he know that. Tell bro take that shit up with Matt Datz, the person person who sold him as them dreams, but I'm done talking. These screenshots might be slightly out of order, I'm not really sure here, but I guess she wasn't done talking because then she continued on after that. But after all, it's so weird to see, like, she's the professional in this situation. That's an underground artist talking to somebody who's actually in the industry, and she's talking about fighting him and all this shit. Like, why did you even respond in the first place? But I think she knows deep down that she doesn't want to give him any money because she knows that Lil RT is probably going to fall off just as fast as he came. His whole gimmick is that he's a 9-year-old rapper, you're doing weird shit with him, and overall I just don't think people are going to care in a year's time. And then Vythe continues to troll a little bit by saying, I'm rebranding y'all, my new artist name is Big RT, and overall this man is just winning because even if he doesn't get his money, this is all great promo for him, getting more attention on his name, and I feel like at this point you should just drop a full-on diss track on Lil RT. I mean, why not? They're already giving you all this attention, they're already going to fight you at a show, you're already in danger, you know she's coming after you, why not make a song about it? I think that'd be really funny. And finally, Vythe posts this on his story with a video of her going crazy, talking a whole lot of shit, and he says, you want some chat and some tension, with a bunch of crying emojis.
So let me tell you something. Keep the fucking way you want. I'm gonna give your ass some motherfucking attention.
And right now, that's basically where we are. Although I do have a couple more videos here from the artist known as Lil Corey talking about the whole situation, and I'm not really sure how this all adds to it, but overall, shout out Lil Corey. I interviewed him before, he's a cool guy, so why don't we hear his opinion about the whole situation?
I know this nigga mama finna come at all of us talking about some, y'all just clout chasing cause we had money and we're... Nah, fuck that shit. Ain't nobody clout chasing. If y'all want to call clout chasing, then so be it. Cause that's not what we doing. We spreading awareness to a fucking problem. What you are doing to your son is fucking wrong. You are scamming my nigga. That shit is unacceptable.
And at this point, I can't really see it going any farther. I don't really think she's going to respond again, although I didn't really think she was going to respond in the first place, so I could be proven wrong. But hey, who gives a shit? Vythe is up, Hellcore is up, No Lives Matter is up, it's all up, the underground scene is rising, and this is just getting more attention on it, so I'm for it, I'm for it. And if you want to see a full-on video on Vythe, because this man's story is a lot more interesting than I originally thought, let me know and let him know that you want me to do a video on him as well, because I think that shit could be cool. Hellcore is an interesting scene, and yeah, besides that, thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe. We're getting dangerously close to 10,000. And of course, I have a second channel where I post music. So if you want to check that out, get your song on there. It's completely free. I'm just posting music, building that shit up. I'm trying to make moves for the underground. And finally, thank you for watching. Bye.